Mike Tyson has thrown down the gauntlet with a demand that could change the game forever. Mike Tyson, the man known for his ferocious fighting style, isn't one to mince words, and his latest statement is like a cannonball to the gut. So, what's the deal, you ask? Well, Tyson, the guy who made a name for himself by knocking people out with raw power and an intimidating presence, decided to take to the wild world of social media. Yeah, the same place where people argue about cats versus dogs and share funny cat videos. But this time, Iron Mike had something different on his mind. He didn't pull any punches, figuratively speaking, of course. In his classic aggressive style, Tyson went full throttle and said, "Listen up, folks. This ain't no circus. Pacquiao, you gotta give the people what they want. And what they want is you going toe-to-toe with Terence Bud Crawford. It's time to make it happen." Now, before you get too carried away, let's keep it real. This isn't officially confirmed or anything, but it sure adds a juicy layer of drama and intrigue to the whole Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather rematch saga. Tyson's demand comes at a time when Manny Pacquiao is playing the ultimate guessing game, trying to figure out who's next on his hit list. And who's Terence Crawford, you may ask? Well, my friend, he's a fighter with a unique blend of skills that'll make your head spin. He's like a chameleon in the ring, switching between orthodox and southpaw stances faster than you can say rumor has it. Critics might doubt the caliber of his opponents, but Crawford has proven himself as a true force to be reckoned with. Now, you might be wondering, why is this even a big deal? Well, that's where the plot thickens. The potential showdown between Pacquiao and Crawford has been the hottest topic of debate among fans and boxing gurus alike, and with Tyson adding his 2 cents, it's like throwing gasoline on a raging fire. But here's the kicker. The fight isn't even confirmed yet. So, we're all left hanging, wondering which direction Manny Pacquiao will take. It's like being at the edge of your seat, waiting for your popcorn to finish popping. The suspense is killing us. As we get closer to February 22nd, 2024, the date that's been floating around for the Pacquiao-Mayweather rematch, the excitement is reaching a fever pitch. But hold your horses, fam, because this fight is still in the maybe zone. And let me tell you, it's not just a test of skill, it's a battle against Father Time himself. Picture this. Mayweather, the man with the perfect record who gracefully retired at the top of his game, versus Pacquiao, the relentless Filipino tornado who just kept on fighting. It's like watching a race between a tortoise and a hare. But this time, they're both legendary speedsters. And if you thought the suspense ends there, think again. Rumors and speculations are swirling around like a tornado of their own. There's talk that Mayweather might throw some MMA moves into his training, adding a whole new dimension to this showdown. Meanwhile, Pacquiao is said to be working on a secret punch, a punch that could change the course of this epic saga. But that's not all, my friends. The mental chess game between Mayweather and Pacquiao is as real as it gets. Mayweather is like an impenetrable fortress, while Pacquiao is on a quest for redemption. The lack of a concrete confirmation only adds to the mind games, like trying to predict the plot twists in your favorite thriller movie. And guess what? There's even talk about the fight happening in the very same historical venue where they clashed in 2015. I'm talking about a blast from the past that's making us all feel nostalgic and giddy with excitement. But, you guessed it, the venue's confirmation is still up in the air, keeping us on our toes. Oh, and don't even get me started on the weigh-in. Scheduled for February 22nd, 2024, it's not just about checking the scales, it's about setting the stage for the psychological warfare that's about to unfold in the ring. The tension builds as both fighters face off inches apart in an intense stare-down. But guess what? The fight's confirmation is still playing hard to get. Now, let's talk about the unsung heroes in this story. The trainers. Mayweather has his old man, Mayweather Sr., guiding him, while Pacquiao has the legendary Freddie Roach in his corner. It's like a strategic battle behind the scenes, adding complexity to an already fascinating storyline. But here's the real deal, folks. The potential impact of this rematch on the sport of boxing is monumental. Mayweather and Pacquiao, by coming out of retirement, aren't just reliving their glory days, they're shaping the future of boxing. This exhibition is expected to inspire aspiring fighters and capture the imagination of the next generation. Now, if you thought things couldn't get any crazier, hold on to your hats because there's a twist in the tale. Terence Crawford, the man of the hour, has stepped up to the plate and agreed to face the legendary Manny Pacquiao at 147 pounds. But wait, there's a catch. This potential clash between two elite fighters has got everyone buzzing, but here's the kicker. It's still not officially confirmed. Both camps are playing the waiting game, and it's driving us all nuts. This showdown, my friends, promises to be a modern-day gladiatorial spectacle that transcends weight classes and generations. So, let's break it down. Manny Pacquiao, the living legend, has expressed his burning desire to step back into the ring, especially after his loss to Yordenis Ugas in 2021. Pacquiao's comeback aspirations are like a breath of fresh air for the boxing world, and Terence Crawford, well, he's like the golden ticket everyone wants to grab. But hold on a minute. Before we start celebrating, there's a little detail that needs sorting out. The catch weight. Pacquiao wants the fight at 147 pounds, and that's where things get interesting. See, both these fighters have danced through various weight divisions in their careers, so a catch weight is crucial to level the playing field and make this dream fight a reality. Crawford's recent victory over Errol Spence Jr. in July 2023 has solidified his status as one of the top dogs in the boxing game. At 36 years old, Crawford knows that opportunities like this can define his legacy in the world of boxing. Sure, there are other fighters like Devin Haney and Canelo Alvarez eyeing him, but Pacquiao is ready to rumble the moment that fight is confirmed. Now let's talk about what makes these two fighters tick. Terence Crawford is like a Swiss Army knife in the ring, versatile and deadly. He switches stances like you switch TV channels, and his fight IQ is off the charts. Knockout power? Oh yeah, he's got that too. And his defense? It's like trying to hit a ghost. But here's the catch. He can sometimes start fights cautiously, which might put him at a disadvantage early on. Some say he needs more top-tier opponents under his belt. And then, there's Manny Pacquiao. Lightning speed, dazzling footwork, and a relentless aggression that can make even the bravest of souls quiver. He throws punches faster than you can say Pac-Man, and his ability to adapt mid-fight is like something out of a superhero comic. But here's the thing. He hasn't fought since 2021, and that ring rust could be a real issue. Plus, his aggressive style can leave him open to counterpunches. But here's the real kicker in this whole saga. If Terence Crawford decides to play hard to get, Manny Pacquiao has a plan B, a rematch with Floyd Money Mayweather. Their first showdown back in 2015 was one for the history books, raking in a mind-blowing $410 million in revenue. This time around, it would be an exhibition match, but you better believe fans are itching to see how these two legends fare after their time away from the ring. This potential rematch would be a clash of the titans revisiting their epic encounter from years past. Mayweather, with his unparalleled defensive prowess and an undefeated record, would once again step into the spotlight. On the flip side, Pacquiao, the whirlwind of speed and power, would be out to prove that time has only sharpened his skills. Fans around the world are already speculating about the potential strategies and mind games that these two experienced fighters would bring to the table. Would Mayweather maintain his elusive style, or would he surprise everyone by unleashing new tricks from his sleeve? And can Pacquiao adapt to the changes in the sport since their last meeting and find a way to overcome Mayweather's legendary defense? So, there you have it, folks. The world of boxing is on fire, with rumors, speculations, and epic showdowns that may or may not happen. We're all waiting with bated breath to see what unfolds next. One thing's for sure, whether it's Manny Pacquiao, Terence Crawford, or a Mayweather-Pacquiao rematch, the world of boxing is in for a wild ride filled with drama, suspense, and unforgettable moments. Stay tuned. Until next time, peace out.